In last video, we have learned just introductory part of Kirchhoff's law. Now we'll learn those in a detail. The first law we called junction law. Already we have learned that what is junction. The point in electric circuit where currents can come through multiple direction and can go from that point. Then we call it junction. And according to the junction law, statement is algebraic sum of all currents a given junction is 0. Therefore, summation of I is equals to 0. So, if I use sign conventions here, then the important sign conventions are first that currents which are coming towards junction, currents which are coming towards junction are treated as positive, are taken as positive. Whereas in a second sign convention, currents which are leaving the junction, leaving from junction are treated as negative. Therefore, if I say point A is act as junction, current I1, current I2, current I4 are coming towards point A, current I3, current I5 coming away from point A, that is they are leaving point A, then current I1, I2, I4 will be treated as a positive, whereas current I3, I5 will be treated as negative, and the sum of them is 0. Therefore, I1 plus I2 plus I4 is equals to I3 plus I5. That is, sum of currents coming towards junction is equals to sum of currents leaving the junction. This law is identical with law of conservation of charges, as we know that the net charge in any system is always 0. Conservation of charges. Okay. Now, second law is called voltage law. To learn the voltage law, according to the statement, in a closed loop of electric network, algebraic sum of potential differences plus algebraic sum of EMFs is taken as what? 0. That is, summation of IR plus summation of E is taken as 0. Here also, sign conventions play important role. Now, potential difference and EMF, both are the forms of energy. Here, I can say this law is very similar to law of conservation of energy. But to prove this, sign conventions are important. The first sign convention, to learn that sign convention, consider a simple circuit with 2 cells and number of resistors connected across it. So let E1 is the EMF of the first cell with internal resistance is approximately 0. Let R1, R2, R3 are resistor connected across cells of EMF E1 and E2. Now let current I1 is sent by cell E1 will reach to this point. So if I label it circuit A, B, C, D, E, then current I1 from E1, current I2 from E2 will reach at point B. So point B can be active junction. From point B, both the currents I1 and I2 will proceed towards point A through R2, and again here they will split as per their cells. So if I want to apply the voltage law for this circuit, then here according to the law, algebraic sum of potential differences and algebraic sum of EMF is 0. To apply this, the first sign convention is that I have to select, first step, select a loop of electric network. Second step, write all the potential difference across, write the potential difference across all components. Write EMFs in the loop and then use the signs. Now using these 4 steps you can go through voltage law. Now in loop A, B, E, F, A, you can see I1 through R1, I1 plus I2 through R2, I1 and E1. So I1 R1 is the first potential difference, then I1 plus I2 into R2 is the second potential difference, and E1 with the EMF, sum of all this is 0. Now what should be the sign? Look at here. We have traced the cycle from A, B, E, F, A. So current I1 is flowing along the direction. Hence all the potential difference which are get due to that current are taken as negative. Whereas EMF in that case will be taken as what? Positive. So if I apply the rule for loop say B, C, D, E, B, then here also EMF, E2, current I2, resistance R3 are there. So if I apply this all, I1 plus I2 into R2, I2 into R3 and E2, these are all the terms. Then you can see that we have applied loop B, C, D, E, B like that, and current I1 plus I2 and I2 both are going in opposite direction, then they are taken as positive, whereas EMF in that case will be taken as what? Negative.